All right. Good morning, everyone. Awesome. Thank you guys for all coming. I appreciate it. I know how difficult it is to get here, especially early this morning on a Friday morning. So I want to thank you all for coming. So to begin, I want to bring up Emmanuel Campos. He's going to lead us in the pledge. So if everyone could please stand. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, now let me just start a little. First, I want to, again, my last graduation I did, I'm going to do it again. I want to congratulate the city for the Super Bowl finally being over. And we did a fantastic job. I mean, we're just a small city, but we took this huge undertaking and we did a fantastic job. And hopefully next year, I won't be here, it'll be in Houston, but the 49ers will be in it next year, hopefully. Yes. All right. So let me explain a little bit about, for the parents and people that don't know what DARE is all about. You know, a lot of people are under the perception that it's just about giving facts and information about drugs. That's not all it is. You know, a big part of this is about making good choices, right, guys? That's a big part of it, and analyzing those choices and using the DARE decision-making model to make those choices. So, and it's all about practice. It's just like anything. The more you do something, the better you get at it. You know, it becomes instinctual. When you're kids, and I try to pound this in their head all the time, mommy and daddy aren't always going to be there. Sometimes you're going to be confronted with something, and it's going to be up to you to make that right choice. And so if they practice those good choices all the time, that stuff's going to become instinctual, and they're going to make the right choices. And so hopefully they learn something from this. I can tell you this, though. I'm guaranteeing the thing they remember the most is the handcuffing, right? The times I showed them all my equipment on my belt and all the stories I told them, right? Were those good stories? Yeah. Those were good stories. Believe me, I had them all on edge when I was telling them the stories. I don't know how much they learned about the stuff, but hopefully they did, and I think they did. You see all these DARE essays around the building here? Around the side of the wall here? That's kind of what they had to do as part of the curriculum to understand that they learned something here in DARE. So we're going to get into that a little later. So first, or second, third, I'm going to introduce some of the people that are responsible for this DARE program. You know, being students here in the city it's pretty important. You guys are pretty lucky as parents and students to have this program. Most cities, they don't have this. They have nothing close to this because financial issues. This is probably one of the first programs to go is the DARE program. You know, to have an officer in a classroom for that amount of time they just pull them out. And they put them somewhere else. So luckily for us, we got these people up here that back this program. And so I'm going to introduce some of these folks now. We have Chief Sellers. Captain Wahid Kazem. School Board President Albert Gonzalez. School Board Member Jody Muirhead. Andrew Lucia, did I say that right? He's the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. And we also have our very own Lisa Blanc. Blanc. Is that better? Blanc. And last but not least, Lori Paulinetti, Director of Elementary Education. So I'm going to bring up Chief Sellers now. He's going to say a few words. Now he uses big voice.
How you kids doing? Good. You have a good time? Yeah. How about, did Officer Garcia do a good job? Yeah. All right. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. You know, I am so proud of you that I can't think of a better way to start my morning off than to be here with you and celebrate their graduation. But as Officer Garcia said, hopefully you learned the DARE decision-making model in the program, right? Yeah. And so the reason for that is so that hopefully when you come across some difficult decisions and you have to make some right choices, you'll be able to use that model and hopefully guide you through and make good decisions as you get older. Okay? But my message really is to let you know that you have a lot of support when you have to make those tough decisions as you get older, okay? If you look behind you, your parents and family members are here. You can lean on them. They will be here and help you, guide you as you make these tough decisions as you get older, okay? You have your school teachers that are here. And you have all my uniformed officers. Anytime you need help and you need a little bit of guidance, please ask, okay? And we're all here to support you. I'm just very, very proud that you guys are graduating today and you've learned these important subjects, so that's great. Parents, I just want to say thank you very much for being here. It's really important to show your support for your kids. Hopefully your kids over the past 10 weeks have been talking to you about the class, and hopefully it's opened up some dialogue. Continue that dialogue with them as they get older. I think it's really, really important that you get to know what your kids are doing and be involved in their business, what's happening, and be supportive to them. And it's great to see the 4th grade class here. I'll be looking forward to seeing you here next year. So thanks for attending. But parents, you are very, very lucky to be in the school district. I mean, look at the support you have here up on stage. My peers are very envious of me and the relationship the police department has with the school district. They're very, very supportive, and this program really could not exist without their help. And teachers, I just want to thank you for allowing Officer Garcia in your classrooms. I can only imagine what he does to your classrooms when he leaves. And somehow you allow him to keep coming back. So again, you're a big part of this, so thank you very much. But kids, congratulations, and let's have fun this morning, okay?
All right, thank you, Chief. And don't worry, I'm doing a fantastic job here. Okay, now I'd like to bring up Albert Gonzalez to say a few words.
He had another event to go to, but he definitely want to be here to congratulate all you all on graduating from the DARE program. I know that you've learned a lot, and the decision-making model is going to really help you as you go on through life and make the correct choices for a better future, right? And as far as support, the district's always here to support you guys in anything that you guys do in your education, and I know the police department's here to support you as well. And parents, you know, the district's always here to help out in any way we can. And I'm sure it's always great to see a lot of you here, because with you here, really that engagement with our parents and having you on campus really helps us, and you know, helps your students know that education is very important in their lives, and so we're here to support you. And just wanted to, in Spanish, want to say felicidades a ustedes que se graduaron ahora, y padres, gracias por estar aquí ahora, y también estamos muy orgullosos de sus hijos que están aquí estamos para apoyarlos también, ¿verdad? So congratulations, students, and I'm sure you learned a lot, and hopefully you take this decision-making model and basically make a lot of great choices. And Officer Garcia did a great job, because he's always, at all schools that I've been at with their graduations, he's always one of the highly acclaimed teachers of DARE that we have in the city. So thank you.
All right, thank you, Albert. Thank you for those kind words. Okay, and now I'd like to bring up Lisa Blanc, our principal.
I'm going to use the microphone, which is funny because I have a fairly loud voice just out there in the real world. I just wanted to say congratulations to you 5th graders. When I look out at all of your little smiling faces, it makes me so proud of the hard work that you've all put in. And I know that the skills that you've learned in DARE are going to help you throughout your life and throughout every decision that you need to make. I would really like to thank Officer Garcia for his dedication to the program. I know the teachers really appreciate it, and our Bowers students really appreciate it. And I want to also thank Mrs. Obico, can you wave to everybody? And Mrs. Castaneda and Miss Warren for their hard work with DARE as well, because without dedicated teachers, this couldn't happen as well. And parents, I just want to extend this thought to you that remember, you are always your child's first teacher, and the DARE program is so special, and it's provided your children with really, really solid skills in how to make good decisions and be responsible. And we hope that you help support that throughout their lives. And please enjoy your children, because we treasure them every day that they're here at Bowers with us, and we really feel fortunate that you share them with us, because without their smiling faces, you know, I don't know, it just makes me proud. So I want to say congratulations to all of you 5th graders. Congratulations to you parents for all your hard work, and I hope that you guys enjoy today and take what you've learned and really use it throughout your lives. I'm really proud of you guys.
Thank you. And just one more time, guys, I want to show, think about it. There's taking some important time out of their day. They could be doing probably some other stuff, but that's the importance of this program here, is that they showed up this morning, taking time out of their day to be here. So one more round of applause for the folks up here. All right. Now, to the important part here, the teachers, okay? Again, before I got into this program, teachers to me was, yeah, they get 3 months off. That's easy work, right? Kickback. Really? You call that a job? But they get vacations all the time, right? They get all the big stuff. Well, I have a whole new appreciation now for teachers being in this program. Believe me, I'm in there 45 minutes, maybe an hour, right? And it taxes me. Just that little bit of time taxes me, right? You get this one over here saying something, this one over here saying something. So the teachers come to my rescue, and I appreciate it. And this is my 3rd year being here now, and I really feel comfortable with these teachers, and I picked this school for a reason, because I feel comfortable with them, and they always support me, they're good, and so I want to bring them up now. Miss Castaneda, she's full of babies over there, so hold on, I'll come to you. Hold on. You stay right there. And Miss Obiko. Hold on. I'll come to you guys. Thank you. Right. Oh my God. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Next year, nothing. It's going to be nothing. All right. Thank you very much, guys. So again, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll probably be here next year again. All right. So now, I thank you guys. You guys are good to go. Thank you. Now, another part of this curriculum, the DARE curriculum, as you can see, I talked about it earlier, was these DARE essays on the side here. As you can see. So, and I'm put, we go through these, and I read these, and they're very entertaining. 5th graders, their minds, each and every one of them has a different story, and they're all great. But I had to pick 2, one from each class, and I'm going to introduce those winners now. They know who they are. You guys ready? Are you ready? From room 11, Tone Lai, come on up here. And from room 12, Adriana Reyes.
I have had an amazing time in DARE with Officer Garcia. I've learned so much from the DARE decision-making model to signs of stress. Overall, I've learned lots, and I can't wait for you to hear it. Officer Garcia has taught us a lot about the DARE decision-making model, DDMM. In fact, every time he comes, he asks us if we remember it. Step 1 to the DDMM is define. This means find the problem, challenge, or opportunity. Step 2 to the DDMM is assess. It means what are your 2 choices. Step 3 to the DDMM is respond. It means make a choice. Use the facts and information you have gathered. Step 4 to the DDMM is evaluate. It means review your decision. Did you make a good one? That is the DARE decision-making model. This will help me in middle school with any problems that occur. Another thing we have learned in DARE is about alcohol and tobacco facts. Here are some facts about alcohol. Alcohol slows down the body and the brain, including effects are coordination loss, poor judgment, and your reflexes are slow. Some facts about tobacco and smoking are smoking can cause heart disease and yellow teeth, plus bad breath, and will dry up your skin and cause wrinkles. Tobacco has lots of nicotine, and it will reduce the amount of blood that flows inside your brain. Smoking. Tobacco and alcohol are very bad for you. I personally know I will never do any of these because I will remember to DARE. Another thing we have learned about in DARE is signs stress. It means how your body feels and how you show it. Some possible ways your body feels when you are stressed is annoyed, sad, frustrated, nervous, and mad. Also, some possible actions that maybe you will show when you are stressed are ignoring everybody, yelling, and turning red. Some possible ways I like to relieve myself from stress is breathe in and out slowly, count to 10, and sometimes even just being by yourself. It's hard to deal with things when you're stressed, so those are the things I love to do when I am stressed. I know I will remember this because if I got stressed in middle school with lots of homework and projects. Now that I am finished, I just really want to thank Officer Garcia and Ms. Castaneda for helping me with life and how to make good choices and to believe in yourself with everything that you do, and not to be a follower, to be a leader. Thank you.
Say no to drugs. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you did drugs? Well, before I tell you this information, I want to give a shout out to Officer Garcia for being an amazing person. For example, he taught us how to say no to drugs. I like DARE because now I don't think I ever want to do drugs. I mean, I don't want to get cancer and die. I'm just going to say no. Did you know that 20,000 people die every year from smoking? You could get lung cancer and die. So if somebody offers you a cigarette, you should walk away. You should say no. I like this paragraph because a lot of people die every year, so that shows you a reason to ignore drugs. And it shows you some strategies to ignore people who smoke. Instead of spending your money on drugs, how about use your money wisely and spend your money with your family and spend time with your family? By eating healthy, you could do so many things, even if you're old, because by eating healthy, it gives you energy. You could still do sports like basketball or soccer. At least try eating healthy. I think this paragraph is good because spending your money wisely and time with your family and even eating healthy is the life right there. You're enjoying your life instead of risking it and do drugs. If I smoke, then I don't think I'm going to have a fun life or future. For example, I have cancer. With just one cigarette, it could change the future. I could be homeless, but if I don't, then I could be rich or have a better future. I think everybody wants to have a happy future, so just say no to drugs. I pledge to be drug-free because if I do drugs, then I could have cancer and die really young. Well, of course I don't want to die because what is a life without enjoying it? I want to make my life worth living for it. I promise I won't do drugs. I promise.
Excellent job. Good job, guys. And for being the DARE essay winners, they each get a little gift. So a few little goodies in here. And they get a DARE in the Lion. Here you go. Here you go, man. Right. Here you go. All right. Well earned, guys. Congratulations. Good job. Thanks for that shout out. And also, I want to mention I forgot to mention, the little gifts we gave the teachers, just so that, the city knows where the money's going to good places. There's also a little gift card there for Starbucks. And we did raise that, right? Thanks to these guys up here. It was $5, now it's $10. So you guys got a little more to spend now. Good deal. All right. You get 2 cups of coffee. All right. So now, let's prepare for graduation. Ms. Obiko, you want to step up here?
Okay. Good morning. Thank you for coming. We're going to have the kids come across the stage and get their DARE certificates. So if you'd come up and line up here, John A., that'd be great. First student for room 11 is John A. Andreville. Kathy Avila. Bryce Benjamin. Emmanuel Campos. Lucy Clark. Diego de la Michelle. Ijlal Dabashi. Kayla Flores. Jessica Gutierrez. Omar Hernandez. Crystal Lopez. Jerson Lopez. Tuan Lee. Valentino Montez. Aliana Pereira. Amy Proudfit. Arturo Ramirez. Dari Ramirez. Gabe Sierra. Johnny Soria. Eleni Tafoya. Justin Tong. And Jelly Tong. We also have Cynthia Ogun back in the back here. You want to wave, Cynthia?
Miss Castaneda, can you handle this? You want to take one of those babies off you? Are you good? All right. You got it? All right. What's up, man? All right. You need this?
Eileen Alcala. Giovanni Arellano. Sarah Ayub. Christy Bay. Kwak Bui. Michelle Castro-Llanos. Michaela Collins. Brian Davila. Vincent Eloso. Justin Fisher. AJ Ibarra. Melanie Linares. Faith Manansala. Lexi Paredes. Connie Pham. Adriana Reyes. Fateh Singh. Jatan Royal. Indri Solorio. Mayan Taulo. Valeria Tejeda. And Elias Bello.
All right. Yes, since okay, now for the moment of truth. They've been practicing this song. How are you guys going to do this? You guys going to do this confidently? All right. Now to help you along, I brought a little bit of help because I thought you guys might need it. Okay. From Dare Mountain. No, not you, Sergeant. Even though you're fantastic, love you, but not you. Please welcome Darren the Lion. All right, guys, stand up. Get ready. I'm going to be watching you guys, too. Hold on. All right. Face the other way, guys. Face your student. There you go. Face the parents. There you go. All right, here we go. job, guys. Thank you, Norm. Good job, guys. You guys did a fantastic job. I'm proud of you. You guys were practicing. Good job. Now, this concludes our graduation, but just there's some snacks and some drinks for the graduates, and also feel free to take pictures with Darren. He has nothing to do all day, so take all day long, take those photos. Okay, and this concludes again. Thank you for everybody for coming, parents, faculty, staff, administrators. Thank you all for coming. You guys have a good Friday. Thank you.